Hey comic book fans, it is that day again. It is the best day out of the whole freaking week. It is Wednesday, and it is pouring out here in Little California. And I had to go out into the pouring rain to get my comics, but oh, do I love my comics. And I got a huge, huge stack of comics for us today. So all these comics I'm going to be reviewing in the upcoming week. And first, I picked up Bedlam, issue number 3. If you haven't been picking up Bedlam or don't even know what the hell it is, let's think of the Joker and he was rehabilitated. How would that be? That's basically the premise of the whole entire thing. Is freaking cool. It's taking place in 2 time periods. You're seeing the Joker type of character in his prime, and then you're seeing him now rehabilitated. So it's awesome stuff. The artwork in here is so different. The writing is very much adult. This book is freaking amazing. Everyone should have it on their pull list. Give it a try. And also, the first issue is free on Comixology. I went and looked it up to see if they had a price drop every single month. That's one thing I like though. Comixology. They have if a new issue is out, the previous issue is $1.99, and it's the same for this issue. So if you don't want to spend the $3.50 to pick up this book right now, you can wait and pick it up for $2 on Comixology. So good stuff. Go pick up issue number 1. It's free on Comixology. Give it a try and see if you like it. 'Cause, man, after the first issue, I was just like, whoa, this stuff is something special. And it's Nick Spencer, and I think he is doing Morning Glories. So good stuff. I picked up a Marvel title, Young Avengers. Hopefully this is going to give me my Teen Titans fix, because right now Teen Titans is not doing it for me. So hopefully I picked this book up, and it's a $2.99 book. And I was hoping that's going to give me my Teen Titans fix. And especially I heard that Kid Loki is pretty freaking sick. So I'm going to give this book a try. And I love the variant from the guy who drew Scott Pilgrim. So I wanted to get that one, but with me buying so many books a week, I can't even buy any variants, because at my comic shop they have like for 10 to 15, 20 bucks. And I'm like, no. You know, it's funny though, I was looking through the variants that they had, and they have these variants for like Justice League and Young Avengers, where it's just the title and just white. I'm like, what? How cheap of DC and Marvel to do this, where they just have this white cover with the name of the name of the book. It's just like, wow, okay, you guys are going really cheap on this one, and people are buying it. I don't know why. Next up, I got was Uncanny Avengers issue number 3. The first 2 were interesting. It kind of jumped the shark when Red Skull, he took the brain of Charles Xavier and put it in his brain and his head. But other than that, I've kind of been enjoying it for just something different. And especially as I've been getting kind of back into the whole X-Men thing with all new X-Men. And I'm going to be picking up Uncanny X-Men. Hopefully it comes out next week. But Uncanny Avengers has been coming out almost once every single 2 months. And for that, I can actually pick it up and not feel like I have to... Because if this book was coming out every single 2 weeks, I would have dropped it already. But since it comes out once a month, I'll give it a chance. And especially that lets Marvel know I want to wait for my issues. I don't want my issues just come at me all of a sudden. Boom, 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 boom. I like it coming out at a nice ginger pace. Now to my DC stuff. I got Wonder Woman issue number 16. This is going to deal with hopefully the new gods, and I cannot wait to see where Brian Azzarello and Cliff Chiang is going to take my favorite Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman's been doing Brian Azzarello has been doing some wonderful things with Wonder Woman in the New 52, so good stuff. The annuals have been really disappointing me, but I had to pick this one up because it's a Hell on Earth tie-in. So Superboy annual number 1, $4.99. Hopefully it's a lot better than the crappy New Guardians one that we got 2 weeks ago. I got Supergirl issue number 16. I noticed it has a Flash in there, and if you guys didn't see my last video when I talked about Superboy issue number 16, I said that the Flash in there, portrayed by not Scott Liddell. oh, I can't remember his name, but the guy who was writing Superboy, the way he wrote the Flash, I did not care for. So it's really interesting to see how Mike Johnson takes care of the Flash in this issue. Because if you can tell by the cover, he's prominent. So it's gonna be cool to see. And then I got Green Lantern issue number 16. I heard that this one, shit hits the fan, and I've really been liking the whole story with Vaz. It's been a nice fresh take, and I think that this is the way that the book should have started with the New 52 with this Green Lantern, because this is what DC Comics were trying to do with the New 52, trying to reinvent stuff and get some new freshness in there, and Vaz is one of those. So I could tell that Geoff Johns likes what likes his character, and it's just a fun story, and hopefully it has a lot to do with Third Army. That's been one of the disappointing things about the Rise of Third Army. They have all these crossovers, but they're not really crossovers, just like tie-ins to the bigger universe. But it just hasn't been... Rise of Third Army hasn't been what it's supposedly supposed to be. Justice League, issue number 16. I really liked what Jose Reyes brought to this book. Because Jim Lee, his art is really beautiful. But I think that him and Geoff Johns didn't really work as well together as they could have. And I thought that there were certain issues where Jim Lee's art was inked to death, and just sometimes it didn't even look like Jim Lee's. So, and I could just tell with Jose Reyes that Geoff Johns and him have a really good bond, because they did work on Aquaman for a time. So, good stuff. I can't wait to read this one. It's gonna be fun stuff, and it's the Throne of Atlantis. So, there's a lot of crossovers going on in DC Comics right now. It's funny to see the crossovers come in during the winter time, because they have those big old summer blockbusters. But DC's kind of just rolling out these little crossovers, and we got another one here with Green Lantern Corps, issue number 16. I kind of get tired of people who are on their video and they can say Green Lantern Corpse, but it's Corps people. I know I've done it a couple of times, but Green Lantern Corps. So can't wait to read this one. I heard that you read this one first, and then you read this one second. They kind of go hand in hand, or should it be like this, hand in hand? Then I got the New Guardians. Finally gonna have to deal with Kyle Rayner, unlike its annual. So excited to read this one, and you can tell prominently Rise of the Third Army. So can't wait to read this one. Art looks freaking awesome. It's funny though. It's every single time I see a Green Lantern kind of turn his body into armor, it always reminds me of Iron Man. I don't know why, but I just see this one right here and just think, oh, there's Iron Man. How the hell did he get into my DC Comics? And then we got Death of the Family, Red Hood and the Outlaws, issue number 16. Scott Liddell's going to be leaving this book, I believe, maybe after this issue or the next. And James Tynion IV is going to be coming on, and I cannot wait. James Tynion is the guy who is writing with Scott Snyder the Talon series and has been kicking out of the ballpark, or hitting it out of the ballpark. I should know better. I'm a baseball fan. What the hell? So, Red Hood and the Outlaws, can't wait. All these books, I cannot wait. You know, I just love going in my comic book shop, just looking at all these beautiful comics, knowing I can't pick them up, all of them. But since I have a good job, I'm able to pick up a lot of them that I want. Nightwing, issue number 16. Can't wait for this one. Kyle Higgins has promised us that he's going to be doing something drastic with Nightwing after this whole event. And I think I may have heard, but it may just be a rumor, that Kyle Higgins is going to take Nightwing out of Gotham. So it's going to be cool to see. And then last but not least, I think it's Duane Szynski's last issue on Birds of Prey. And with this, I'm going to be doing a who's who of the New 52 on Duane Szynski and what he did with Katana. And it's kind of a preparation for the Katana series that's going to be coming out under Ann Nocenti, which I'm really pissed about, but I'm going to give it a try. I mean, I didn't pick up Catwoman this week. I forgot to pick up Batwoman, which I'm really pissed about because I love that artwork in there and the writing's been really good. So I'm really pissed that I missed that one. But I'll go back tomorrow or on my payday and go and pick up that book. Alright people, so that is it for the haul that I got this week. Big haul. And also I wanted to talk to you guys about one other thing. I'm going to be doing a video, hopefully going to be putting out either today or tomorrow, about is the new 52. They promised us that, it's going to be new reader friendly, there's going to be so much stuff for new readers. Well, a year and a half into it, what do we have? We have crossovers. I go to the counter to go and look at the comics, and if I was a new reader and wanting to get into DC Comics, all the main titles of DC Comics are in a crossover event, and it's not new reader friendly. Death of the Family, almost all the bad books are in it. All the Rise of the Third Army, all the Green Lantern books, so if I'm a new reader, I can't read those. Then we got Throne of Atlantis, which just started, so it's easy for somebody to go and pick it up if your comic book shop has the last 2 issues, so that's not a good jumping on point. And then we got Hell on Earth for Superman. All the main titles in DC Comics are having these crossover events, and if I'm a new reader and I go in there and want to pick up and start reading DC Comics, I'm going to be hella confused about what the hell is going on. So, I don't think DC Comics is doing the job, and I'm going to be doing a video all about that. So look forward to that. And I think that's going to be I'm going to try to do like a blog type, or a vlog type of thing on my channel, and not just have the reviews, and get more in depth into my comics. So, that's what I'm going to be doing. That's what you look forward to. There's a who's who with Dwayne Szyczki and what he did with Katana, to my video about what the hell DC. You want to be new reader friendly. You want to have good jumping on points, but you have all these crossovers for like half of your line. So I'll see you guys next time.